Hello aspirants, I am Indumati Karthikeyan from InKar IAS Academy. Today we are going to see about the 16th December current affairs. The topic taken from the Delhi edition. The topic is one candidate, multiple constituency. The topic comes under our GS to Parliament and State Legislature, structure, functioning, conduct of business. And also comes under preliminary topic. Why it is in the news? First of all, ever since the panel for one nation, one election led by the former President of India, Ramnath Govind, actually he recommended a simultaneous election to the Lok Sabha and also the state legislative assembly. Much has been written on the positive and negative aspects and also they can practical consideration and of course the politics around the subject. Amidst all the political accusation and also there is a counter accusation, that is another important issue is going missing in the attention. That is a matter is about the contesting from multiple one candidate can be contesting multiple constituency for the same office. The Constitution of India provides a regular election every 5 years once for the both legislative assembly and also the Lok Sabha. That's the lower house of the parliament. The Constitution then providing the Election Commission of India to regulate the manner of the election and also conduct of the election. There is a contesting from multiple constituency has been dealt with the Representation of the People Act. Actually, the Representation of People Act 1951, which governs the election in India and also lays out the provision for candidate contesting from multiple constituencies, especially at the section of 33(7) of the Representation of People Act 1951 that address the issue. First of all, the section allows the candidate to contest from up to 2 constituency for election to the Lok Sabha and also the state legislative assembly or any other legislative body. It may be applied for both general election and also for the by-election. But the key points in the news, first of all, we must notice that the candidate maximum limit. The candidate can be contest a maximum 2 constituency. Earlier, in up to 1996, the candidate could contest from any number of constituency, but now it's restricted and limited up to 2 constituency. Vacating of seat. If the candidate wins both the seats, then they must vacate one seat from within a 14 days of time period after the result can be declared, because the one area can be vacant, they can conduct the by-election. That triggers the by-election in the vacated constituency. And also there is a penalty for the vacating seat. As per the section 70 of the act, the contesting from 2 seats, the candidate must eventually choose only one. Currently there is no significant financial penalty except the cost incurred for holding the subsequent by-election. So there is no any penalty still now is consumed from the candidate. And also there is a historical context. There is a historical context that before 1996 candidate could contest from more than 2 constituency, leading a wastage of resources due to the frequent election. The candidate the law amended and also capped the number of at least 2 constituency. Now it's limited after 1996. The argument for the against of 33(7), there is a argument favor and argument against. First of all, the favor of the article 33(7), that is a Representation of People Act section, that is fair and play for candidates. That contesting from 2 constituency provides candidate with a backup option, especially the prominent leader. And also there is a symbolism that high profile leaders can contest from different regions to showcase the party strength and also the influence of its own. And also there is a strategic move that is important. It helps the party increase the visibility and also the mobilize support across the region. So these are the main favor of this section. And also there is a section, some arguments against that. That is first of all the waste of public money, that is a holding by election as a vacated constituency impose unnecessary cost for the by election. That is a taxpayers money, it's getting wasted. And also there is a voter betrayal. By winning candidate vacating a seat can disappoint the voters and again they can vote for some other, again they can trust for some other. It's a betrayal for the voters, so they can reduce the voters interest. And also there is an unfair advantage if it gives wealthier and more resourceful candidate and age or over similar smaller or independent candidate, it is a edge over for the smaller candidate. So it's a main concern. So these are the argument against and also favor of that. And also there is a reforms proposed by the, that is to address the issue of multiple constituency. That first of all, we must prohibiting contesting from more than one seat. A legislative amendment could restrict candidate to contesting from only one constituency. They can financial penalty, maybe they can provide a hefty fine could be imposed on the candidate who can vacate a seat after winning multiple constituency to compensate for the cost of the election. And also we need to provide the public awareness regarding these things. Voters should be aware of the implication by electing the candidate contesting the multiple constituency. So this can be important to reform the above said section. And also there is a Supreme Court dealt and recommended some topics. That is, the Supreme Court has acknowledged the issue and contesting from multiple constituency, but has left it to the legislature to decide. Various committees and also electoral reform advocates the recommendation appointing the section 33(7) to allow the contesting from only one seat. It refers to a situation that where a single candidate runs for election in more than one constituency during the same election. If the candidate wins the multiple constituency, they must vacate all but one seat. Regarding a by-election is a vacated constituency. There is a key reason candidate contest multiple seats. That is a, first of all, that is a symbolic representation. Contesting multiple seats can symbolize the candidate broad appeal, and also there is a strength of that region, and also there is a strategic advantage also there. There is a political parties may field a prominent leader in multiple constituency to increase the chance of the winning, and also there is a boost moral and also support the party to those regions. And also there is a electoral prominence that high profile candidate contesting the multiple constituency can create the visibility. Then what are the countries allowing for this kind of multi-constituency, one candidate for multi-constituency contestants? That is India. That is under section 333(7) of the Indian Representation of People Act 1951. A candidate can contest from two constituencies in a general election. And Pakistan, the similar provision exist, which leaders often contest from multiple constituencies. UK and US, they are not allowing this kind of practice. And also there is a pros, this kind of things having a pros and cons to increase the political influence, and also there can boost the party's performance. And also they have backup plan, but in kind of cons, well, they can wastage of money, unfair advantage, and also there is a strain in the electoral process. These are the main cons of this the contesting multiple constituency. That is a notable case. In case of India, they were Mr. Narendra Modi, actually 2040 contested Varanasi and Vadodara, winning both the seat and but retaining the Varanasi. Rahul Gandhi 2019 contested from Amethi and Wayanad and lost Amethi but won Wayanad. And for Indira Gandhi also contested the two constituency in the earlier election. One candidate contests multiple constituency already happened in our Indian arena. So for what is the solution for this thing? The restricting candidate to one seat, and that is a law can be introduced for this. Prohibit candidate conducting the multiple constituency. They can prohibit that kind of criteria, and also there is a there should be due some penalty for them. So this can be regularly checked by the electoral reforms. So the electoral reforms strengthening the law, ensure and fairer election, and also reduce the unnecessary cost. These are the major things can be we must ensure, and we provide awareness to the people. It will definitely change the political arena. Thank you so much.